You try to educate them, actually. You educate them, you tell them, the reasons why on Emirates.com you will have specific rates that you will not find in your program environment with your company, that they need flexibility, that they often are not comparing the same things, they are going to compare a very restrictive rate fare against a more flexible fare that is going to be offered by the travel agency, but they will need this flexibility, but for them it's just more expensive. So yeah, a lot of educations. I think it's important to educate your travelers without going into details, because the goal is not to make them mini travel agents, right? But you need to give them at least a high level of information of how the industry works, so that you can build trust with them. Because if they don't trust you, neither your suppliers, your program is not going to be successful. That's a very good point, actually. And I think that this is, like when we look at travel programs, we often look at security, cost efficiency, and, like customer experience as well, sustainability. But inside of sustainability, there are other elements like diversity, equity, inclusion, cultural understanding. So I think it's important that travel managers start working on, kind of playbooks about the different destinations you are traveling to understand the codes, the culture of the different destinations, and to help manage the expectations as well. So yeah, it's important to really work on this aspect also of business travel. For employees to understand that whenever they are traveling to this region of the world, this is what is going to happen. This is what they are supposed to expect. And of course, you also select the suppliers that are in line with what you are expecting for your program globally. You need to capture feedback before, during, and after the trip, and in different forms. Surveys, sessions that you can have. It depends, if you work for a company where bookings are centralized, it's even easier, because you just have like a small group of people that are booking on the behalf of all the travelers, so you can really convey message to them and get their feedback directly. If you are working for an organization where employees are booking themselves, so you have like thousands of different bookers, you need to make sure that they have a mechanism where they can share their feedback also without you asking them for that. On top of your different surveys, you need to have mechanisms that you build internally to make sure that they can raise concerns or ask questions. And then you need, of course, through the data that you collect, you need to be able to, change your program according to that. I think it's important also for travel managers to have some groups of people within the company, especially when you are working for a global organization in the different countries. You have travel champions, the ones that are traveling the most, or the ones that are the most vocal. I love the most challenging travelers. I love to have them as part of, like a kind of customer kind of advisory board, where you get their feedback and you hear from them, because okay, sometimes they express their frustration in a very funny way, but what they say oftentimes is very relevant, and it really helps you shape your program to their needs.